Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. I'm Powerbender. Today we're going to be taking a look at Icarus, creating a new character, and jumping into the first prospect. And then we're just going to try to complete that, get a few levels, and then move on to the next one. Let's see here. First prospect. I have already
Welcome to
played through some of
Icarus,
these to
friend.
get a feel for the game,
UDA
but
says we
we're
gotta
just
drop
going to hop
you
in
in a
here,
safe,
get this
well-mapped
done real
zone
quick,
your first time down. They
and
must have
then
been thinking of some other
see what
planet.
happens.
You'll see for yourself soon enough.
So this is pretty much just like the tutorial for it. So it shouldn't take us too long to get through here. I do play in the first person mode, I don't play in the third. I just think it looks kind of weird. But if you get motion sick, I recommend like going to third person for the beginning drop part. Just because it shakes a lot less. But that's just my opinion anyway. Oh, hang on. Where's this shot? There we go.
Welcome to Icarus, friend.
So we're going to start off by
Looks
just
like your
collecting
first
random
time down
stuff,
here. Call me
getting our
Soul.
tools made.
Looks like paradise. But don't be fooled. The air's poison, wildlife's out to kill you, and the weather's like nothing you've ever seen.
So yeah, we're just
You'll
going
need
to try
make
to level
yourself
up a
some
little bit
shelter
here.
soon enough. But you know what you're doing, right? That's why you came all the way out here and dropped with nothing.
So let's see, I don't remember if you can craft
Well,
anything right off the bat.
UDA
Yeah,
wants
okay, you
you to
can.
show you understand the basics before they
So I
send you
recommend
anywhere
starting off
really
making the
dangerous.
pickaxe. It just takes a
So
lot less
get
time
acquainted,
when you're trying to gather
then
stones
head
for the
back
other
up when
items.
you're ready. Best of luck, friend. Stay safe.
Alright, we can go ahead and make that. Now, like to start off leveling up, the fastest ways would be to either mine or just fell the trees until you can make a bow, and then hunting is definitely the quickest way to grab a couple levels. And then, okay, so we gotta level up first before we can do anything. So yeah, we gotta get to level 5 before we can even make the knife. So we're just gonna run around, chop some stuff down. It's been a little bit since I started from level 0. I don't remember how long it actually takes, but we're almost to level 1, so it doesn't seem like it's gonna take too long.
Good work, Freshwood. With new skills come new possibilities. What you do with that knowledge, well, that's up to you.
Okay, so what? Yeah, so it gave us 3 points to
No
spend.
point picking up a hammer if you don't know what you're making. Before you
Okay,
build,
we definitely need a knife
you
to start
gotta
off
learn
with.
how.
Go ahead and grab the bow and the stone arrow. And then we can go ahead and grab a bunch of rock. How many sticks do we got? Got 39, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead, let's grab a bunch of rock, get our arrows made, and we can go hunt. And then we will be able to level up a lot faster. And then you don't really want to spend too much time on shelter and stuff. Like, obviously you want to make one so you have a place to sleep through the night or whatever, especially in like the later expeditions, because they do take some time, especially if you're not going to play all the time, or you don't have a very long time to play. So you'll want somewhere safe to be. Let's go over to crafting. Start off with the knife, because if you don't have a knife, there's no point in making the bow or anything. And then we'll go ahead and just hit max for arrows. So starting off, the wolves are the best source of fur. And then you can attract the wolves by killing something, and then like just leaving it there for the wolves to get. You also get a bonus if you attack stealth, which is the sneak attack and does 2.5 times damage. We do need a lot of hide and stuff for later, and food. And then you can get the bones, and then you'll use those for crafting too. For like the bone knife, it's just gonna have more durability than the stone spear, and then the bone arrows will have more damage than the stone arrow. And then there's a bunch of other stuff you can craft with them. But, so yeah, we're just gonna go around, we're gonna keep mining stuff to get the XP up, and then we'll hunt anything we see. And then if you're trying to attract the wolves and stuff, go ahead and if you can find one, kill a rabbit, and you can just carry it in your little side pouch. And then I've noticed that if you do that, they're more likely to come after you. Oh, missed that one. It's not really too hard, like once, like you just get the feel for the bow after a little while. It ain't too bad. But you'll definitely want a bow. It's a lot safer than trying to walk up to a bear and knife it in the face. And you really don't want to die in this game. You'll be able to get your stuff back. It's just depending on if you die, it resets you like from the beginning of the level. So like I'm level 1 right now, and I'm almost level 2, so if I was to die, I'd have to, like, restart this level completely over. It ain't that bad, like, at the very beginning when you get in here, but, like, once you get up to, like, later levels, you'll definitely not want to die, because it takes a little bit. So yeah, hunting is definitely the way to go. And then the reason you want the wolves right now is so we can get the fur, because you'll need the fur for the bedroll. You need 20 of them. And then we'll need that. You have to have the bedroll, and you'll have to unlock the campfire to be able to sleep. Because it does get very dark at night. I wouldn't necessarily say it's more dangerous, but it just gets really dark and hard to see. How many sticks do I got? I got some more sticks. Go ahead and make some more arrows. Okay, so if you do get close, like the knife does do pretty decent damage. But you just want to avoid trying to take any damage. Because the animals, like they can open up wounds and stuff, and then they'll have that status effect to deal with. It can get infected, and it'll start affecting like your stamina and your max health and stuff. And then pretty early on when you get in here, you'll want to find the rocks, which is oxide. It's pretty easy to find. You just don't want to suffocate. Because apparently, like, the air's supposed to be poisonous or whatever here. But, we'll just find these nodes. The sound cues are pretty nice in letting you know, like, what animals are around and stuff. So most of the time, you don't get surprised attacked. The bears do sometimes come out of nowhere, though. It's kind of annoying. But whatever happens, happens. So. And then I guess we should have points to spend. So we're gonna go ahead and go with the campfire and the bedroll. And then down here is where you get like the building stuff for your bases. And you'll start off unlocking the thatch stuff. It's pretty weak, but it's good enough for the starting area. They don't seem to give you very many like heavy storms starting off. There's berries and like different food items you can find too. And then you can just drink straight from the like river or any lakes you find. Let's see if we can't get this guy. Oh. I have noticed though, your aim doesn't have to be perfect. It seems to have some kind of like aim assist function. You gotta be careful swimming in here because there are poisonous fish. And if they bite you, you do get a poison effect. But I haven't had too much of an issue with it. But yeah, so we're just running around here trying to level up, and then once we get high enough level, we'll build our little shelter and complete this area. You gotta stop sprinting everywhere. You don't want to be out of stamina if something attacks. Because, you know, then you're just kind of a sitting duck. Because even swinging your knife takes stamina. And you don't want to be completely defenseless. But yeah, how much fur do we got? We are sitting at 20 exactly. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and craft our bedroll, just so we have that. And then, yeah. Then we're gonna go ahead and start gathering wood for our fire. I'm almost level 3 now, so we should be able to unlock our building materials next. At least a couple of them. I thought I heard a deer around here somewhere. Alright, so he's in the weeds. Hopefully it'll let us access him. Oh, and there he is. Good.
Surviving is about more than
Let's
just
go ahead and
nails
repair a
and
knife.
boards. When your oxygen gets low, you'll need to find oxide.
Up again. So let's go ahead and go down here. This is for the oxygen. You can either use this or you can just consume the rock straight. And then we gotta start with the thatch beam, floor, wall. Not at one point. So we'll go ahead and get the roof slash ramp. You can use the floors as a roof if need be. But don't really need to do that right now. And then next time we level up, we're gonna go ahead and unlock that door too. And then it takes a little bit to like get a good fiber thing going, but once you have the skill points to do it and you unlock the bone sickle, it gets really easy to get fiber. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and start building our base over here by the water. Just stay in this little starting area. So what I tend to do is like I'll make one of each thing I need, so I can drag it down here to the hotbar. So that way I can just make another one from the hotbar. And then the whole building system here, it all just kind of snaps together. So, pretty nice. Then we're just gonna make a small house to start off with. There is like a weight thing in this game, so like if I was to build out without like the actual beams and hop on it or something, it would break. So you gotta be careful with that. Oh, looks like I didn't even need this. So we're gonna go ahead and just destroy that. And then if you right click, it takes stuff off. What's over here? Okay. Wasn't anything important. So starting, like if you want a door, you just build a wall, and you hold R, it'll pull up this hot bar menu, and you just select what you want. And then depending on which way the arrow's facing, which you can rotate by tapping R, you want the arrow pointing away from you, and that'll make the outside. So we're just gonna go throw this up real quick. There is different walls too, so like if you wanted windows, you make those. Let's do that. If we wanted a window here, and to destroy stuff, it'll just put it back in your inventory, but if you hit Y, it'll just pull that out for you. 7. Let's go ahead and make another window. Hopefully we have enough materials starting off with for this. We don't have to go gather anymore and we can just get everything thrown up. We don't have the door made yet, so we're gonna need to level up before we can do that. And then there is a piece over here in the tech tree. It is the angled wall, and then you'd be able to fill that stuff in. We don't have access to it yet, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave it. We are gonna make another roof piece though, because you can put them outside. Then I don't have the ramp yet, but we're gonna go ahead, put the roof, and we can just use that to get in here without having to jump. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw the bed down. We'll go ahead and put it in this corner. And then, so we're gonna go ahead and, what are we missing? We're missing stone, so we're gonna go get some stone real quick for the campfire.
That's up to you.
You can put stuff inside of the house on the thatch, but stuff can catch on fire. So just make sure you don't leave it running when you're not there. Okay, so our oxygen's low. We're gonna go ahead and consume this. Don't go ahead and just hit consume stack. It'll only use what it needs. So you don't have to just sit there and consume one at a time. But the campfire will allow us to cook as well. So yeah, we're just gonna... It should be enough stone. Craft that. Crafting does take stamina. But it doesn't take too long to build back up, so it ain't too bad. Go over here, we'll just hit deploy instead of putting it in our hotbar. Drop that. Now. Okay, so. You need fuel to activate it. And then just go ahead and deactivate it, but we're gonna let it run for a little bit, let it cook the food, while we go do stuff to try to re-level up again. So, let's see. Okay, why can't I? Okay, never mind. We have talents. Let's go ahead and go with hunting. Maybe? They have a very, like, in-depth skill tree. They have one for survival, construction, combat, and then they have a solo one. I wouldn't recommend using this one unless you're gonna like know for sure you're only gonna play by yourself, because if you join up with someone, all of this gets voided. So, yeah, just probably just stay out of solo. Make sure our house isn't catching on fire here. Duration. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with increased yield. This movement speed, carrying a corpse. So if we were to carry like a rabbit or something, then we'd be able to move faster. See animal health bars. So that way if we're like fighting a predator or something, we can tell how close we are to being done with that situation. There's a lot of wolves over in that area. I don't really... we could use them to get levels, but we don't really need the fur now. But yeah. So we're gonna go take care of that. Maybe we can find them without them seeing us first. Oh.
The terraforming went to crap, but they left a few critters behind.
So even if you don't plan on taking like the fur or anything, go ahead and skin them because it will give you XP. So just for skinning the wolf, I got 750 XP. So it's definitely worth it. Well, let's see if we can find our way back down to the water. Keep an eye out for any animals that are looking around. That looks like all we have left to do is find various meat or other food. Go to our inventory. We do have them. I'm gonna go ahead and consume. I did not mean to eat all of that. Oops. And then consume. Gather craft. So it still wants us to do more stuff. So it wants us to get a higher level before we can be done with this area. Oh, that one must be a higher level. Yeah. Once you hit it, you kind of... If you don't kill it right away, those things like to run. Why is that? What is that? I didn't know the rabbit swim in this game, to be honest with you. Just making a guess here. Just guessing off of the health bar where they're at. See if we can find them. Nice. Oh, I hear him. I think we can't hit this guy. Oh, we did, but it doesn't do anything. So as you progress, there's different weapons and stuff you can craft that'll do more damage. Let's see, how far down is it? I know that once you make the crafting bench, it opens up more stuff, like you can make a crossbow. And then a longbow. Those will do a lot more damage than this one we're working with now. But this is good enough for up close. Ooh, that was close. Where did it... There it is. Alright, spin that. We need about 4,000 more XP to level up again. And chase. Oh, that's not a rabbit. I'm not sure why they didn't take off running there. Normally they do. But I'm okay with it. Oh. See, it's really easy to repair stuff, but the knife especially, it breaks a lot early on. They don't give you much XP, but you can shoot the fish in this. Just float to the top. Okay, and try more fiber and sticks. And as well, since we're already over here. You don't have to, like, repeatedly hit F or anything. If you just hold the button, it'll just pick stuff up when you look at it. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. Oh. Waterfall. That wasn't even close. What was I aiming at? See if we can see those fish that wants to poison us. So, I don't think you actually drown in this game. But I guess I haven't stayed on the water long enough to find out. But I assume since we're in our spacesuit, it should be perfectly fine to stay under here. The higher level they are, the more health they have. So we're just kind of... Well, that's weird. Only level 1. I wonder if we can just chase one down with a knife. Hey now, get back here. It definitely helps to be patient when you're hunting in this. You're just kind of running around. Go ahead and repair the bow before it takes on us. Yeah, again. I swear we hit this in the water. Maybe it'll let me find it. Maybe not. Well, that sucks. I don't want to be XP for skinning by it. So the health bars really help in finding stuff. Let's see. Crafting. Yeah, we don't have the dome arrows yet. See if we can't get that rabbit for maybe speed boost. What are you doing? Why are you in the water? Why is it so hard to hit? Go. And then you just carry that. So you need about 2,000 more XP. I think bears will give you 2k XP. Not for sure. I definitely don't want to fight a bear. Stone. Parallel tools.
Surviving is about more than just
And
nails and
probably gonna
boards.
need oxygen soon.
When your oxygen gets low, you'll need to find
Let our
oxide.
stamina rebuild before we start beating on stuff. And we're out of stamina again. Oh no. Well, it's almost nighttime. We got about 40-ish minutes in-game time before we can sleep. And that rabbit was not scared of me. And let's get up some XP. And we need about 400 more XP. I think you get, what is it, like 50 from chopping the tree down? Oh, it's 300. Oh. Apparently chopping trees is the way to go. Let's chop a few of these down then. And then I'm pretty sure if the tree falls on you, it does do damage. So try to avoid that. Where did my house go? It's clear there. I'm gonna go that way before it gets too dark. Let's see, go ahead and consume these rocks.
Oxide. Just another minor miracle brought to you by the weirdest
But
planet
now we're
with
full
a
on oxygen,
spiral
so
arm.
it's fine. And they do have storage chests and stuff for you. It gives you a small... Oh, wait. Is that not a storage chest? Nope. Okay. Well, you can unlock storage chests and stuff, so that way when your inventory gets full, because there is a weight limit. I believe it's like 100 kilograms or something like that. Where is it at? PG? Yeah. Now we're in here, and then finds more shelter. So, pet tree, one. We need that and the door. We've got 1 point left. Why don't we go ahead and save that since we don't have to spend it right away? But we're gonna go ahead and make some of these and a door. So 5, So it's pointing towards us right now. We don't want that. But we also, in order to get it to where we need, yep, that's around one. Try that again. There we go. Throw this last one up. So we got a storm coming. Like I said, the first few storms, they're nothing too crazy. But let's see, it's 18, so we can go ahead and sleep. And as soon as you sleep, it's instantly morning. And it'll tell you can't sleep. You can only sleep between this time and this time, and it's because it already moved it up to a time you can't sleep. So you don't have to worry about that anymore. So weird though, because like even if you sleep, like it'll change the time in the game, but like it doesn't change the storm duration, so you still have to wait that out. If you go outside during the storm, you're not gonna like die instantly, but eventually it'll pop up a storm exposure, and then it'll slowly start damaging you, or and affecting your stamina and stuff. But during light showers, it isn't too bad. But you will have to upgrade, like you cut trees. Like you start off with thatch. As you start doing different prospecting stuff, you'll want to come down here to the wood, upgrade that, and then every tier should have different buildings. Like, yeah, it goes up to concrete, and then the last tier, looks like concrete's the last tier. Nope. But yeah, so you do want to, oh, there's a storm exposure. And to get rid of it, all you do is you go back inside, it'll slowly take down, and it'll be fine. What level are we? Level 4. But we're pretty much just waiting now for the storm to pass. Go ahead and get some food. You can take that out and just put it on your hotbar or in your inventory, wherever you want it. I'm gonna go ahead and just go chop some trees down, get some quick XP. And then try to get to level 5 before we go ahead and get off the planet. That was dangerously close. We need... Right. We're at 35,000 XP and we need 48 to level up again. So we're just gonna cut down a bunch of trees, maybe do some mining. But like I said, hunting is definitely the fastest way to level up. So you can get close to, depending on what you're killing, you can get close to or above 1,000 per. Storm is starting to affect us. So if we were to go over to our inventory, we can see our status effects. Medium exposure, so you move slower and you don't get as much XP. You lose about 10%. And it gets worse the higher your storm exposure is. But you can see up in the top right corner like how far the storm is. And then once you get past the sun, you don't gotta worry about the storm anymore. And throw this in here. We don't need the spoiled meat currently, so we're gonna go ahead and just destroy that. Then we go start looking for animals. Try to speed the leveling process up a little bit. Or else I keep scaring him away. That's not what we want to do. He's gonna start collecting stuff, get a bit more XP from that. It was stuck. That's unfortunate. So yeah, the larger animals definitely give you more XP, and then the predators give you more than that. And then if you ever need to cancel an arrow, just switch off of it, and it'll go back in. Just take a guess. Nice. So yeah, those health bars are definitely making things easier. So we're not actually gonna take any of this stuff. We're just gonna skim up what we hunted for the XP. Maybe where's it? We're gonna go ahead and just leave that stuff there. And then in a little bit, wolves should actually come up. Looking at that, looking for the meat. Which honestly, I'm surprised we haven't been targeted by wolves more, even though this is the tutorial, because we've been running around with a rabbit on our hip. See if the wolves show up anytime. And I'm being patient. I don't want to wait anymore. It's supposed to be a rabbit. Okay. How many arrows do we got? We got 8 arrows left, so let's go ahead and craft some more of those. And run around along here and see if we can't find a cave. The cave is where you'll get like the rare minerals, like iron and stuff, to progress further. And then sometimes if you run along these walls, it'll have a cave that's like sealed off that you can get into. Like you'll have to use your pickaxe and cut a hole in through it. Oh, come. That's unfortunate, man. Hey, we didn't even hit anything. Go ahead and repair our knife. Can't, we need stone. Dude, that's not even what I was aiming for. That was it. And then let's see if we can't get a deer swimming away. Oh. Wolf's curious. I'm not sure what the wolf is stuck on, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, we need about 2k more experience, so we need to hunt a few more things. Running away from this. Probably not really good much XP in either, but that's fine. But yeah, so need a little bit more than 1,000. Just run through here collecting stuff. Oh, got a rabbit. Oh. Man, I just can't hit rabbits. They're too small. Oh, that's not even stone. So the silica will be used for later
just nails and boards.
crafting
When
different
your
materials
oxygen
with that.
gets low, you'll need to find oxide.
Kind of useless for me right now, as far as I know. Our inventory is pretty full right now. We're just doing anything we can right now to finish getting the experience. And there it is, level 5. Go ahead and consume stuff.
Oxide. Just another minor miracle brought to you
And then we
by
can
the
open up our
weirdest
map,
planet in the
find our way
spiral
back to our
arm.
ship. Now, unfortunately, like it does have a drop ship cargo, so you can put stuff in here, but you don't actually take it with you. This is for like exotic items or bringing stuff down with you that you can craft back on the main ship. But we're gonna go ahead and return to station, and then just gonna go ahead and delete everything we just did, which is why I don't recommend building a huge base. But yeah, that was the. Oh, well, there it goes. Okay, I thought I messed up. But yeah, so that was the first mission. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys again soon.